And now we want to take a look at useful responses when introducing yourself or other people. Just for example, like someone says, I'd like you to meet Mr. A. We're using Mr. A as an example. So when a person says this, I'd like you to meet, this shows politeness, and this shows that the person is someone that they respect. It's not just a friend. So since it's not just a friend, you can answer by saying good morning if for example it's morning, good afternoon if it is afternoon, or good evening if it is evening. You want to sound not informal. So I'd like you to meet Mr. A. When you say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the time. You can also add, my name is Mr. B. My name is Mr. B. I'd like you to meet Mr. A. The person shows politeness, and that the person they are introducing to you is someone they respect. You use something like this. Or if the person says, may I introduce you to Mr. B? You can see that here too there is politeness. You show respect, that the person is not just an ordinary person. It's someone of a great value to them. So you can answer by saying, Mr. B, how do you do? You can remember we use how do you do formally. That is, it's not just like hi or hello. May I introduce you to Mr. B? Mr. B, how do you do? Or if the person says, please meet Mr. A. Please meet Mr. A. The word please, shows some respect. So you too can say, I'm very pleased to meet you. I'm very pleased to meet you. The word very adds greatness. It adds some importance. It adds importance to the word pleased. And if you say you are pleased to meet someone, you remember it just means you are happy to meet them. Or if the person can say or may say, have you met Mr. B? Have you met Mr. B? You can answer by saying, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. This also means you are happy to see, to meet the person. Or as we have Mr. B. Or I think the last example that we have, which is Mr. A, this is Mr. B. This is informal. It's just a short introduction you can use, let's say for friends. So mostly this, or not even mostly, you use this for friends. Mr. A, this is Mr. B, or Mr. B, this is Mr. A. So you can answer by saying, nice to meet you, which means it's nice to meet you. You remember, it's nice to meet you and it's a pleasure to meet you. Are two ways of greeting or greetings you use informally. That is, you should use them for friends or something like that. I hope that was useful. Thanks, until next time.